Mochy, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did not disappoint. Have a seat.
Wow.
Gotta get the camera on. You did not disappoint. You're talking about pressure. This is not pressure for you, for everybody else, because you've been here so many times in this kind of a position. So, your thoughts before I ask any questions. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm very surprised that because I expected more matches coming. You know, I thought this match I'm gonna lose PR and score for sure.
Why you thought you would?
Yeah, I mean, I had no confidence on some plays, and I stupidly spent too much time in the beginning again. You know what I'm doing? It's like so bad. Like 6-2 in the beginning. I spent like 5 minutes on that. It's crazy.
Well, Dirk and I both pointed out something that we think is funny about you that's different from most people. Most people initially move the checkers to the play they think is right, and then they look at other plays. You seem to move the checkers to a horrible play and look at it, then make the right play. You know you do that, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't know.
You don't know that?
Do I do that?
Yes, you do it a lot. You move the checkers to a horrible play, and everybody's holding their breath, and then you say, I'll do that. But, you know, you make the right play most of the time.
Yeah.
But you start out often with bad
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. What I don't want to do is that, so very often I comparing two plays, yeah? Then I miss out the third play. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So my theme in this UBC thing is don't miss a third play.
Was it Roberti's book or McGrill who said often when you make, oh, it's Roberti, often you make the wrong play because you didn't even consider the right play. So what you're saying is you're going to avoid that.
Yeah, no, yes. But my point is when you start thinking, then you forget about the rest, right? When you start comparing that, then you forget about possibility of having another better play. So before starting think, you gotta find all the alternatives, then pick one.
Okay. So when you got the last cube on the last game, which was so obviously to us wrong, because we were talking, I mean, Dirk and I ain't even talking, your window starts at 11% and closes at 9% at that score. And you had 14%, you double. Did you instantly think, oh, poor Z, he made a mistake?
Well, no, actually, I didn't want to spend my energy on hearing about his doubling. But all I knew is that
you're grabbing it.
Easy take for me.
But
I didn't expect to win it. You know what I mean? I thought I'm gonna lose anyway.
Yeah,
like
you had 14%.
Yeah,
actually, you had 16% after he missed.
I know.
Yeah, but here's what I thought was really funny. After he missed, and you have to recube to 8, you took a couple seconds before you recubed to 8. What happened? Are you having fun with us? I was holding my breath. I'm thinking, there's no way Mochy's going to forget to recube to 8 here, is he? Did you do that to teach me a lesson?
No,
I take it personally too much, I guess.
No, well, for the moment, I was, thinking that it could be the last moment of the UBC contender tournament. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's possible, right? If I
win,
yeah, that's good. The last moment of the UBC. That I was thinking, and I had like 2 minutes.
So you were thinking, I'm going to enjoy the moment.
I'm not saying it's enjoying, but it's just contemplating,
Wow. I mean, you had a quick automatic redouble. That's what you were thinking. Okay, that's good. So what was the highlight, or what do you like most about this event? And I want to know what you don't like.
What I like is obviously this is best of the best, not only you gotta be lucky, you have to also perform your best. And my opponents, like all the contenders, are really, really strong. And what I don't like in UBC is it's too stressful. Backgammon is supposed to be more fun, obviously. But UBC is like a different animal.
How can you possibly play with PR and not be stressful? Is there a way to do that? Maybe spread it out over a longer time?
Well, I have some expectation for myself, right? And I want to do this level, and my expectation is very high. So naturally, I can't beat that bar. Like this time, I couldn't do it. I played like, I don't know, like 2.7, 2.6, whatever. I want to play much better than this. And
how can you play much better than 2.7? I guess when you call much better, you can play 0.5 better, maybe, right?
yeah, but also, the way I play, the way I spend the time, it's my SEMA for a long time. I couldn't improve. That's me. What can I do? It's like disappointing, but I have to carry this. You know what I mean?
It's hard to improve when you're already playing at 2.3. I mean, how much can you improve?
Yeah, that's the beauty of the game, actually.
Yeah, I can gain 1 PR over the next year. I bet you can't. Maybe I can gain 2.
Well, I mean, playing 2-point PR means that you have so many mistakes in your match.
Okay, so you're a perfectionist. I'm so happy to be anywhere because we're talking about a normal person versus you. Okay, so what about the match with Sander? Is that going to be really special for you?
I don't know. I just want to perform better than last time.
Well, here's a cute story I want to share. Mochy and I had lunch together today, and I said, "So when in December are you going to play Sander?" He says, "December. I'm thinking about 4:00, 2:30, not December." So you probably haven't had a chance to really have it sink in that you are playing Sander, that you're going to do it again, what that's going to look like. Is Sander clearly your toughest opponent right now?
Yeah, sure.
Without question. Sure. Okay, so he's the one chasing you the closest. There's a bunch of guys that are close, but he's the one that's up there. Wow. About 10 years ago, somebody told me, I always thought that before you were, it was right before you became #1. Somebody said, the best player really is Sander. Over Gus, they were saying that 10 years ago, but he hasn't played enough to show it until recently. And now we're seeing Wilcox back or Dirk back. I think it's fantastic to see these great players starting to play more backhand. And they're challenging you, but you're meeting the challenge. You're still the #1 giant. And the big challenge, I think, is going to be December. I can't wait to see that matchup. That's going to be exciting. And I can't wait to see in Monte Carlo, too, because that's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we cut off?
Not really. I just want to thank all the people who made it happen. Wilson, Mate, Hussein, Mark Olsen, Phil Simbo, Justin, everyone.
Great.
And of course, Nash.
Great. You have nothing to be embarrassed about at 2.7. You met everybody's expectations. You were tough to the end. And I want to congratulate you again. And thank you so much for showing all of us what real backgammon is about.
Thank you very much.
And real sportsmanship is about. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye from Istanbul. Zdenek, come sit down. My second hero of the day that I want to talk about. I still want to congratulate you. Believe it or not, you are still one of my big heroes. I shouldn't use still. You proved this weekend, this whole week, you proved that you're a great, great player. You just, the last series in particular, 3 matches under 2 PR. How many people in the world could do that?
So you mean weekend? We just played Monday to Friday.
It feels like a month. It feels like you played for a month. Doesn't it feel like that to you?
I understand it's expression in English, so I'll just go with it.
Yeah, right.
This weekend was
Usually, backend tournaments are over a weekend. But it's so great to see. It was great to see you in the finals with Mochy, and we all wanted it to go more games. I guess we did too.
kinda, yeah. Well, to be honest, after the last game, after first 3 games or what I just played was just the worst.
Oh, you played better.
So,
We know that. So, what did you like most about this event? And what would you change?
That's a question I didn't expect at all.
Well, we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, so hang on. Once again, what would I like?
What did you like the most about the experience?
Well,
what would you change?
I play UBC for like the 4th time now. So I always like the competition. I really enjoy playing this system. Like you get, qualifying round, which was great. We just played 2 days or 3 days? 2 days, right? 2 days.
Before
we just played 2 days like a warm up.
Right.
which was great.
It was great on the computer, you didn't mind that?
No, I enjoyed, well, I think it was actually pretty good. I mean, I think it was a good idea because I mean, many people could join, anybody could join, and we got more matches, we got immediate analysis. So it's what, I mean, for me, it was way better comparing to last year where we just played I think 5 matches a day. We played 3 days and we were just all so exhausted. We didn't get the PRs on time. So, I mean, it was great for me to just get a PR right after it and.
I loved it too, but a lot of people say, oh, I'm not even coming because I can't play on a board.
There are of course positives and negative sides, right? But I mean, we don't have like endless time, so we just, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to play for 3 days. And if we just play 2 days on the real boards, 2 days, what would we get? Like 9, 10 matches?
Yeah.
And it's just not enough, right? So you would have to play 3, 4. Also exhausted, and there would be like no time for quarterfinals because, well, anyways, like honestly, I don't want to be honest now, but I already started. But I mean, most of the time, let's say if you look at the board, I mean, people just love to compete with best players, right? So they can just try this system, you know, just play first out. So they appreciate that they can just play against everyone, play as many matches, meet as many opponents as possible, play against Mochy, Zdenek. I mean, that's why people came. That's why even some people joined the.
That's why I'm here to see you guys play. I want to see the best.
Well,
And I did. I saw the best.
you came to commentate us, yes.
I came because if I wasn't a commentator, I think I would rather have watched this than play in Istanbul. This is really exciting now that I've seen it. Now let me ask you a question that somebody else brought up about the preliminary. You played against one person in the first day, right?
What do you mean?
You played against one other player. How many each match? How many matches did you play?
8 matches.
With one against one?
No, it was 8
Oh,
matches
against
against 8 players.
eight different players. Would that have been better? I got the question here. Would it have been better if you played 8 matches against one person or 4 and 4?
That would be terrible.
So it's better to get that.
Yeah, this is a great system.
So you like the preliminary. I loved it. I loved on the computer. By the way, almost everybody at your level plays online sometime. That wasn't a whole new experience to play on Galaxy. You've all done it. I mean, you know, it's not that unusual, plus you practice on XG and so on. What did you not like? Is there something you would change or that you would improve on, or?
Besides the commenting? No, I really enjoyed everything.
Okay.
So, I mean, nothing about organization. The only thing I would like to change my game, my last bet.
Okay.
But otherwise, I mean, a few things, just so I can be honest. Probably I wouldn't. I probably would change quarterfinals, but well, there was supposed to be a speed game event, right? I mean, like I was really looking forward to play the speed game event.
So I was allowed to enter that. I was going to win it.
That's why they canceled.
Yeah, that's why they canceled. In fact, I insisted they give me the trophy after I entered. They then canceled it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the speed game, I was really looking forward to it. So when they like canceled it, I was kind of hoping that we would just get the quarterfinals maybe starting earlier. But anyways, I mean,
I got good news for you. Number 1, at 2 o'clock tomorrow, there's a speed gambling tournament. I'm entering it. Number 2, I'll play you heads up anytime you want. Speed gambling, give you a chance to make some money.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, but let's play super speed game.
I like super speed.
Okay. Yeah.
No clock. You just have to trust each other. Okay. The other question I have for you that's been burning. When I walked in the room after your previous match where you had some really bad cube decisions, you know that you took a too good to double. It wasn't that much too good, but you took a bad cube. I saw you practicing by playing both sides with rolling the dice. Is that something you do often? I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, well, so I just tried to change everything. Right? I mean, we had after 2 rounds, we had a break like 2 hours or something. So, well, I changed my clothes. I changed the style. I put on headphones. I had music. Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. Nothing else. So I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just cannot get into the zone. I was just playing super bad. And I mean, all I made was just blunders. So first 2 games, 2 matches, I just messed up the cube. And then the third match, cube was okay, but everything else was just crazy. I just missed plays. I mean, like,
Wow.
it was not good.
All right, let me ask you, let's change the whole direction of this interview a little bit. One of the things that really, really struck me, in fact, brought tears to my eyes, when I walked in that room and saw that falafel poster, bigger than life, it really hit me. I know he was your mentor and friend. Is there anything in particular that falafel taught you that you think about all the time, that you remember while you're playing?
He taught me so much. I mean, he taught me everything. I mean, what I am now, I'm a lot thanks to him because he just gave me so much. I mean, he just gave me the style, the confidence, I mean, way how to think. He was the best. And yeah, I mean, when I saw the poster, I think last year for the first time, I mean, yeah.
Falafel, I owe a lot to him too, not just because he was a great friend and we spent time together, but he was the one that brought me in to teach the super wealthy guys who were playing for millions of dollars. He was teaching when he brought me in to work with him, and that elevated my teaching to where I could be in that and got a reputation. If it wasn't for falafel, I might not still be a teacher and I might not still be making a living playing backhand. I owe him a lot. And he was always very, very kind to me. Because I don't know who he wasn't kind to. He's that kind of a guy. So we'll dedicate this tournament to falafel and to you. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. You played great. You had a couple of faults at the end.
Come on, even you saw those faults for sure.
Even I, not even you. That's the biggest insult I've heard. That even you saw that, but a couple of my did see.
Well, I guess I just.
It's easier to see it sitting here.
I'm just quoting. I mean, when I replay the commentary, it will be just even I.
That was fun. I'm glad you're here. When are you going back home?
Well, I'm just gonna hang out and wait for my mom to win the Stable tournament,
Right.
and then
Play speed gammon tomorrow. That's what you wanted to play? Enter it with us. Come on. It's a $5 entry. I'll do it. I'll enter it for, no, $10.
you back.
I'll back you and I'll take, I'll take 120% of your action. We'll do it. Congratulations. You have again proven yourself to be one of the very best players in the world. Certainly along with Oliver Squire and several other youngsters who early 20s, I consider a youngster. You're certainly one of the best young players in the world, but aside from that, you're one of the best players in the world. You're doing great. We'll see you in Monte Carlo and many other places. And I'm sure we're going to see you in the Victory Center a lot. Thank you a lot for all of your good vibes that you bring to the tournament.
Thank you
Thanks
for doing commentary. Thank you very much.
My
My
pleasure.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just wrap up this meeting. Just wrap up.